Medicine.
Yeah.
Shut it.
Yeah. Gotta stay monetized. Wait. Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Shattered Tabletop
Money?
Gaming. We are here to regale you with amazing tales of fun and chaos. Thank you for joining us this evening on Naturally Shattered Imagination. Tonight, I'm joined by an amazing cast of peoples who are here to roll dice and try to stay alive through my antics. Before we get into the show, I would like to take a moment to pass it off to some other content creators who have some really good stuff going on and they need to talk about their things. So first we're going to have Juniper, if you wouldn't mind giving us a little info about the things you've got going on.
Sure. Well, aside from playing on a whole lot of games on this channel, I play on Saturdays in the Moonstone Matriarchy, which is an all-women D&D 5e campaign over on D&D's channel. And we are heading into a Fae wedding in the next episode or two, where we're just doing some preparations in the Feywild at the moment, desperately hoping we don't accidentally make any deals with any Archfey, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be fun gearing up for a Fae wedding. Yeah, so come join us on Saturdays.
I actually heard you
Awesome.
guys during the game going, "No, we can't give our real names." Oh wait, I just gave my real name. I think it was Mommy Lee that
Yep.
did it. Yeah.
I feel like a Fae wedding would just be just chaos incarnate. I don't feel like there'd be any rhyme or reason to it. Just so much whimsy.
We've certainly had to educate the Archfey in question who's getting married to one of our party members about things like what are bridesmaids, all that sort of shit, because Fae weddings are apparently not the same as
What
Sounds
the
about right.
expectations
regular
are for the
weddings, I
wedding
guess.
Fantastic. Also here joining us this evening and has a show that should definitely be talked about is Mike, aka Super Gets.
Hi, I'm the aforementioned Super Gets. So yeah, on our channel here, Shattered Tabletop Gaming, I do a show called Call of Cthulhu: Down Darker Trails, and our show is called Shadows Over Tombstone. It has some of your favorite people in the world here, where we have like Ray and Tofu and our friend Juniper, who's this way for me. And it's fun. It's cosmic horror. It's chaos. It's shenanigans. It's lighthearted, but it also gets a little, creepy in times. So if any of that interests you, or if you just like Juniper or Ray or Tofu, which I really do, so definitely come and check it out. I couldn't say it right.
Not Tofu, she's tight.
She's tight.
She's that.
All the Riz.
Oh,
She's the number one Riz.
oh, there it is.
Right now.
The Pop Tart.
There it is.
Is it toasted? Is she
It is
toasted?
toasted. It's warm. It's
Oh, good.
toasted.
Okay,
This is a
She
strawberry-
did well.
For all of
this
our
is strawberry
Time
pie.
out.
for all of our viewers who are checking this out right now, we all want you to understand something. Juniper has never had a Pop-Tart. This is the first time, and we all get to be there for the maiden voyage.
I'm
Which
scared
flavor do you go
now.
with?
Thank you. This one's strawberry.
Yeah, it looked like the strawberry.
Oh, okay, the classic.
Okay,
All
this
right,
is-
fair
Oh,
enough.
gee.
This is classic.
Okay, so while we all stare at Juniper, I'm also going to introduce Jordan, who has a streaming thing that we should
yeah.
talk about.
I guess I are content too. I stream over at twitchtv.lordandsausages. Currently running a Final Fantasy X No Sphere Grid challenge for those of you in that headspace. And we're getting our plans together already for this year's annual Christmas charity stream. There was a goal that it was a stretch goal that didn't get met last year, that will be rolled into this year and brought down a little bit, where I will resurrect the original campaign I tried to run where Reg was created.
Nice.
Because I created it for a home game with Courtney, my wife, and David as players, and I'm like, I have to create a lovable idiot so they won't kill him. Someone to be an intermediary because they're supposed to be evil characters. It's like I need someone just adorable enough to not get immediately ganked.
I love it. That's perfect, and that tracks for your characters. To be honest, Juniper, we all kind of come to a consensus that you feel like they're kind of meh.
I still say the chocolate's better.
I don't mind it. It's I like it. I'm just a little confused about what I'm eating.
Sugar.
You're
Most of us in
eating
America are
It's
too.
nice.
mostly dry cracker.
Dry, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the other thing. They tend to run on the dry side.
But
Mm.
if
They
you learn
taste
how
better
to make
with butter. You put butter on it, and it tastes
Mm.
better.
Okay.
And then
that makes it, yeah.
I'll try
also
You
that
need
next
to-
time.
toaster strudels are just
Like
better.
have like a glass of milk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dip
But then again,
dip it in it.
I always run if I don't get them often, but when I do, I run with the s'mores. So a glass of milk, it's like this is dessert. This ain't a
Mm.
breakfast.
Or coffee. I do it with coffee too. So
Mm.
I
The
do have iced
coffee
coffee here.
tastes-
That might work.
Coffee
But in the
Although not with
hurts my
strawberry.
brain.
not bad.
In the end, if you're just not into it, you can always chop it up into small pieces and then top off ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That sounds like a good idea.
I love America. Our dessert has dessert in it. It's awesome. It's like, and we go.
We just
Why does everybody think we're so heavy? I can't figure it out.
Americans, we just yes and food.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's pretty much it.
It's exactly what it
That's
is.
why we love Dairy
Turn
Queen.
food into other food.
We could have
Yeah.
stopped miles ago, but no.
That's for quitters.
Yeah. This is very good on its own, but
Couple
let's
so
try
good.
fusion.
Oh my god.
Phew.
You get like, what was the weird one we tried? It's like Indian Korean barbecue. It was really weird.
All right.
I was like,
We got an Indian taco place near us. So I get little tacos that have a halal chicken and a nice naan instead of a tortilla.
That
And
sounds pretty nice.
They're out of my curry. We hadn't been in a while, and I went back and it was gone. And I was like, is this gone for good? And they're like, we'll have it again in like a month or so. And I'm like, okay.
when they got rid of the black and blue burger at Wendy's. Like, oh.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
you
Well,
want
everyone.
Fat Burgers, the annual Culver's curd burger.
Oh yes.
Do you want a giant cheese curd patty on your burger? America.
America does.
Mhm.
Never heard of that.
It's actually
I don't know
really
whether
good,
that
though.
sounds amazing or disgusting. I can't work that one out.
But
All
also,
the
Honestly,
cheese.
if you
but
load it
also
up
Juniper,
with
did your wife try a bite?
Did you have a Pop Tart too? What did you think?
Smalls.
Thumbs
Oh,
up.
you had a s'mores one.
Smalls one.
Oh, and you gave me the strawberry one. Okay.
Yeah.
I see how this is. Okay.
see, that's the power play.
Yeah.
Hey, I
this
got
is
you
the power
this
play.
special one that I didn't want.
That's expressing dominance there.
Yeah.
The alpha
right.
s'mores first.
I'll get
Oh
it
my
back
God.
later.
There you go.
Bulgogi tacos. Oh my goodness, chat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
we
sounds
had-
about right.
Well,
We have,
I have to go.
Korean, Mexican, and where I live too.
See, that would be good.
Well, it's like the McDonald's in Korea had the bulgogi burger.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah, why do all the other like non-American McDonald's get to have fun? We don't
Yeah.
get fun.
If you go
Yeah,
to Chicago, though, they have the international McDonald's there.
Where?
Okay. Okay.
It's in Chicago, but they have all the
Ah.
different foods that you can get
But
everywhere.
But one last thing about American McDonald's do get to have fun because in Alaska they have something called the McKinley Mac, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
imagine a Big Mac made with the quarter pounder materials.
Okay.
It's like,
Okay.
I need to go.
That took a moment to think about.
Yeah.
Like I
We were all
feel
just
like
We were
that's
like-
what imagine.
what's
Yeah,
what's
it's-
okay? I know we got a game to play, but now I'm just kind of curious. What's the Australian McDonald's have that is like? I mean, it's like normal for you guys, but maybe we don't have it here.
Well, at the moment there's a McAngus burger. I don't know if that's something you have. It's essentially like a steak
Like
sandwich
Angus
I've
beef?
seen that.
situation.
We haven't
Yeah,
had it for
Angus
a
beef.
while, but we did like a long time. I think in the
that's good.
'90s we had one.
I,
I'm
I
not
They
sure.
used-
in
we
here,
I
I was
remember-
expecting like a Joey burger where it's just like little, like
little
A
kangaroo.
little burger inside of a
Slider.
bigger burger.
I think
slider.
kangaroo meat is too expensive to get at Macca's. Like,
I heard it's good though. I mean, it's like our
Just
deer
hope
here.
so.
So
I've only tried it once. I vaguely remember it being quite gamey. I don't know.
Mm.
Sure, I mean, yeah.
Gator's nice.
Mm.
I'll speak for
Gator is-
I'll speak for Florida.
I got Mikey some too when we were at we have a place Knobles up here. I got it from. I'm gonna shut up now because we have a game we should be playing. And
Yeah.
we're all talking
Yeah.
shit.
should
I mean,
be.
we're having a good time.
And that's what matters. Isn't the real game the friends we made along the way?
We'll just minorly alter
We're hungry
the
for it.
pronouns of what we're saying and have the conversation in game.
If
Yeah.
anything, you guys can always join
Adverbs.
our Discord
I
and
can't
then let
remember.
us know when a good day is for us to have just a podcast day, and we can discuss anything that you guys all want to talk about.
That's true.
Exactly.
Also, feel free to jump in chat or in Discord to correct my usage of literary terms because I always mix up nouns, pronouns, and adverbs.
Ah,
I know all the prepositional phrases in alphabetical order.
that's terrifying.
It could be
Who,
more-
what,
All
when,
right.
where, why, and how.
So we're gonna roll the intro video real quick, and when we come back, we are gonna dive into our game and hopefully not kill off a bunch of players. But we'll see how it all works out. So enjoy the video. We'll see you in about 44 seconds. Welcome back, everybody. Who's ready to get into a game? I know I am. Yay!
She is.
They all are. Everyone's ready to go. Let me bring up my roll 20. Sorry, chat, you don't get to see that, but eventually I'll switch over to OBS and you'll be able to see our battle maps too. But until then, you'll just have to go with our super awesome descriptions in which we forget to tell you half of what's going on.
So I do this over here with that.
Yes. In our last episode, the players destroyed a icy ghost of epic proportions who self-detonated, sending icy shards all over the place and killing half of the villagers that were traveling with them.
I just remembered I used the possum as a human shield.
That's right.
Yep. Yep, that
You said
happened.
you're so agile. You're like, like you're just moving the possum and getting everything.
Possum shield deploy. With that happening, a few of the remaining villagers suddenly began to arise, but not as themselves, no, as ice golems. And that is where we pick up our game, which I must go to here and set the ambiance. Actually, we need battle music. Gotta have that triumphant battle music. Okay, let's get some. Yes, exactly. All right, the 4 ice golems kind of simultaneously sit up. And with that, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Already? But we haven't even discussed what Becky, Becca, Jonathan, and Jim if they're all right.
I don't think they're all right,
I
but they
mean,
are feeling
it's
quite
a little cold.
iced.
Maybe they just need a blanket, like a warm weighted blanket around them.
They're feeling iced. I got a 26. I think that's how you spell the whites, like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, pretty sure.
I got 95.
I should have spelled it WHITES.
85.
The whites.
I mean, they're whites. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
They're very pale.
They are.
43 for me.
43. And Cho, what'd you get?
70.
Certainly. All right, so Dahlia, you are first. Go ahead and smack your talk.
That's right, Talia.
Becky, Becca, Jonathan, Jim. I thought you guys were dead. Are you guys not dead? Are you guys all right? Are you just cold? You want to warm up by a fire?
How did you get stuck in ice and like get hurt last time? I can't remember.
Pretty much this.
Because the other guy thought I was ordering Doom, and I totally did not order any Doom. Okay, that was the wrong Portal Dash
He mistook
order.
you for somebody else.
No, exactly.
Portal
Said
Dash.
something about faces again, seeing us again sometime in the past. I mean,
I think at some point we went back to the future.
so. I don't understand what they're trying to say, but I think they're trying to say that they're cold, and I'm gonna offer them a hot bowl of danger noodle soup.
A hot bowl of danger noodle soup.
I don't know if that counts as a fight or a battle. Like
I mean, how are you just like, here's a bowl, or are you like splashing it at them?
I'm like
Roll for ladle.
Here, have some soup.
Yeah.
I'm ladling up some soup and I'm offering out to them. I mean, I have, because as Dahlia, I don't know what's going on. Like, these were my friends. I'm just assuming that they are waking up from being hurt. So I do have like a speech pact.
Okay. I'm gonna save you the time on that roll. So, who are you offering the soup to specifically?
That would be probably Becca on
Okay.
the left side.
Becca.
So Becca
like
reaches
it.
out towards the ladle and kind of takes hold of it, almost as if like they are still in there. And when Becca grabs the ladle, goes, and you see like frost steam come out, and ice begins to like form up the ladle.
Okay. As Dahlia, that's my move. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna fight people who I think are my friends.
Oh no.
I have to stay in character.
There. My heart, that's there.
That is the most reverse. That's what my character would do I've ever heard.
My character would do nothing but offer soup. This hard time.
No soup for you.
I ordered bread.
Right. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that
I mean,
means,
until I've been threatened or I'm in danger or my friends have been, that's Dahlia doesn't make a violent move.
that's fair. Next on the initiative would be Livy.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta do something.
There.
All right, so I'm in the back here, and I just see dead bodies and then the ice people get up. I will throw a bowl of hot soup at one of them. So, yeah.
Little hot nog grenade.
Yeah.
Can I have the hot dog?
The hot dog is the pin.
It's the best part.
In.
You gotta pull that before you throw the soup.
It's the one that's got the most nog on it.
It would just be, yeah. Okay. I got a set 70.
All right, 70. Yeah.
I use my prop.
love that you've got prop. That's amazing. All right. So you're throwing tea or soup.
Hot soup. I just
Okay.
the bowl.
It hits the ice golem directly in front of you. Which one would that be, Dahlia?
That would be the center one.
The center one, that would be Jonathan.
1 second.
Okay,
Sorry, hold on 1 second.
Jonathan. The hot soup hits the ice golem, and you can see like part of his face kind of melts away and leaves like pits as steam kind of comes up off of the ice. It definitely seems like heated liquids definitely do the trick.
Yes!
It lets out a bellowy rasp as it just like think of like the Wicked Witch with laryngitis, just like
Oh no. Good soup.
That brings us to Chosen.
So Chosen is going to step into position here, taking Seamus's back flank. That way he can't be, pinned down or anything. And as I ready my attack, the glare of the lights in here and the fire still coming off of my sword is a little too much. But thankfully, Terrence returns, finally bringing back the sunglasses he stole last week. Thank you, little friend. Okay, all is right with the world.
all the lens flare.
So I'm gonna attack, but hold on. I just gotta readjust myself because that was a bit sloppy. There we go. And then I guess I'm gonna keep doing my attacks until I can't do them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Solid.
How many attacks do you get, man?
5.
Damn.
That's
Also, I'm assuming the 58 and the 64. I can only do the reroll once, I think, per turn, right?
Correct.
I'm assuming the 58 doesn't hit.
It does not.
So I'm going to use 20 stamina to reroll that one. Oh, there we go. Does the 64 hit?
It does not.
Okay. Am I correct to assume the other, 1, 2, 3, 4 hit?
Look at all the rolls. Where's my chat?
So there's 89, 91, 91, and 106.
Oh yes, all those hit.
What is my crit chance? I don't even remember. It's 10%. So I don't think any of those... yeah, no, those are all off. Okay, so if those 4 hit, that's 36 times 4. Oh no, basic math. Hold on. I was doing math with Connor all day. That's 144 damage.
Dang.
Damn.
Oh, there we go. Back in form.
You slice this thing to ribbons. It, for a brief moment, looks like a ice sculpture goose or swan before you chop it into shreds. Now ice chunks are all over the floor.
Hey guys, they're pretty easy to kill. Just like if they were real.
No, but they're our friends.
I mean, not anymore.
Dahlia, your friends are ice.
Celeste, your friends are ice.
It was ice to meet them.
I thought Seamus was before me. No?
No, I'm 20. I got 26. I'm way lower.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. In that case, Ray, question about magic use because I only technically know 3 spells, all of them at apprentice level. What? Because we were talking about being able to just channel potency directly into, like for example, an elementalism spell sort of situation. How does that work?
Well, pretty much, you just go ahead and create a spell, and I will come up with a DC in my head. You can roll potency check for it, and we'll see if the spell works.
Okay.
I'll give you a little more agency over what spells you want to do. So just whatever you want to try and cast.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, in this case, we've worked out that hot stuff works on these. So I would like to. Where am I on the field? Okay. Out of the
Celeste is
3,
like, oh, good. Everyone is around me, so fireball.
yeah, I'm just gonna land a big old fireball. No. So of the 3 remaining ice golems, I'd like to try and hit the one that's the least hurt with. Essentially, I'd like to just throw small balls of fire directly at them. That one, okay.
Okay. So go ahead and roll. We'll say 2 potency. Well, what are the 3 spells that you know? First of all,
Only one of them is a damage spell, so I have minor heal, oak skin, and shock.
okay. All right. So yeah, go ahead and roll D100s, and this is just like you're making 2 separate attacks, so you can add all of your potency if you wanted to divide it between the 2 in any which way you would like.
Okay.
To try and make this a hit.
Do my because I have like elementalism attack bonus and things like that. Does that come into effect as well?
Yes, those will get added to the D100 roll.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to add 50 potency to each one.
Okay.
So 50 potency plus 24 attack bonus for fire spells. First one is a 92 plus 74, which is 160 something.
Yeah, and having over a 90 is also a crit. So.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So you're dealing double damage on that one already.
Fantastic. The other one is not as good. The other one's a 25 on the die plus 74. So what is that? 99 total.
Yeah, that's still a hit.
Okay.
So we'll say you did 99 total. What'd you get on the other one? 106? 126?
For the attack it was 106. What did I say? It was 92 remember. On the die plus an extra 70 something, so 160 something odd.
Okay, we'll do 165 and then times 2. Yeah, so you channel the threads of potency through yourself and lob these 2 fireballs, baseball sized, trying to hurt your friends. The golem's eyes get very, very wide as it sees them coming, and they just like hit and kind of explode like lava and just melt it into nothing. Another golem bites the dust.
Becky! I don't think they were Becky anymore.
Becky! Blub, blub, blub. Next would be Seamus.
Okay. Just as a reminder, is it 20 or 30 stamina to do the power attack?
20.
Okay.
And you might have the advancement that halves it.
I'm just double checking that too real quick because I didn't know if I don't think it went down. I think my critical chance went up instead of lowering my ability to do that. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Okay, but I do have a 5% chance of killing them instantly.
Wait, do you have heavy-handed?
Don't believe I do. No.
Because that's the earlier one, and that drops it the cost in half.
Oh, you know what? That's wrong. I actually do because that's how I had to get Executioner. So it drops it half, right? So it's
Say it only costs 10.
Yeah, so it costs 10 to do that. All right. Thank you, Jordan. Because I forgot I did that. I just did that before we aired. So.
And I forgot power attacks existed until I always do.
All right, so I'm pumping 10 into this to do a power attack. That's a 23 plus the 10 is 33.
Whiff.
Yeah.
But you can spend. What are you using? You're using a big old axe, right? Two-handed axe.
Big ol' axe, and I do have another attack still too. So.
Yeah. So with one miss on your turn, you can spend 20 stamina to attack again if you want.
Okay, I'll do 30 so I can try another. Can I do another power attack if I put 30 into it?
Sure.
Okay, I'll try that again. And I add the 30 to the thing, so that makes me 92.
That's a hit.
All right, this is the part that I like him a lot. Can you give me a 5% chance roll, or do I do that to see if I can decapitate this person?
You do that.
Oh, okay. So it's just like you get a 0 and a 5, or
Mhm.
yeah. Okay.
0 and a 5 or lower.
I got a 19, so that's a no.
Oh, so close.
Anyway, yeah, but I at least get to do a lot of damage now, because I got an increase on that. Plus, I get to add 20 more onto it since the thing. So the original damage is 46. It's 66 damage on that attack because of my Executioner. When I do a power attack, I get 20 more points of damage.
All right. So that was off of the reroll attack. You still get one more, right? Or did you not do the reroll?
I still have one more because I did the reroll for that one. I'm sorry, I just saw Liv's thing. Okay, so all zeros is what?
That's a crit.
Okay, cool. That's what I just did. This is a regular attack, though, so it was not a power one. And the crit is double damage.
Yep.
All right, and I think it was 46. Yeah, so that's 92 points of damage. And there's also 5 points of damage from the last one. That's fire, and 5 extra points of damage for this one, so another 10 damage on top. 10 of it being fire.
Okay,
To the
and
one
roll
that's by the
your
way.
5% decapitation.
Yeah. Nope, I got a 20.
All right, well, it doesn't matter anyway. You are able to cleave this golem in half. And another one bites the dust.
You know what? Jim was kind of a jerk anyway.
I was who this was.
That's the spirit, Dahlia.
All right,
Shit.
that brings us all the way back around to the monsters. Or rather, Becca.
Just Becca left.
There's one left.
Yep. Becca holding the ladle in front of Dahlia opens their mouth almost snake-like, unhinged jaw and everything, and breathes out an icy cone of frost. So they got to make a attack roll here. Dahlia does a 72 hit your armor rating?
Yes.
All right. You are going to take 30 points of frost damage.
Okay. You said how much?
30 points.
Okay. So my turn now?
Yes, it is your turn now.
Okay. Back to being Dahlia. Becca, did you see what happened to Jonathan and Becky? You don't want that to happen to you, right? I mean, we're okay without Jim. But girl, I think you need like some kind of breath mint because your breath is a little painful. Like, do you want something? Like, and close your mouth. It's not very ladylike, you know. Are you, like you want some of the soup because you're reaching for the ladle, and I am going to try to reach for like push that ladle, that frozen ladle, towards her jaw that she's got unhinged, and try to kind of pour some of the soup into her mouth.
Check that file.
Yeah, kill her with kindness.
Yeah.
Literally.
No, you will have this.
So, Dahlia, give me a stamina check.
Okay.
These dice are broken. They rolled the same number twice.
Is that good for us or bad for us?
Medium.
Medium.
Okay, so I got 130 total.
You're able to overpower Becca and her strong arm as you pour soup into her open maw. She screams out,
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Is it too hot? I start blowing on the ladle.
I just love that it's like scalding hot soup, and you're still like it would hurt anybody, let alone the freaking ice golem. You're like, eat the soup. It's good for you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Dahlia.
Yeah. So at this point, Becca is incapacitated, not dead, but definitely like stunned for 2 turns.
It's like Hotel Transylvania. Who wouldn't that kill?
Oh, I thought you were picking up a possum for a second there. I was like, you got a fucking possum.
I was like, he's got a possum stuffy.
Kinda.
It's a really awesome dog.
Oh,
She just came and begged at my leg, so I picked her up.
Aw.
sweet.
Hello.
You big dum dum.
No.
No
Has
kisses.
the same style dog. He calls him Hank.
Yeah, she's unconscious because of my hot soup, so I don't want to hurt her any further because she hasn't like thoroughly threatened me yet. So that's my turn.
Okay. That brings us around to Libby.
All right, who's left? The one you're pouring soup down, and I'm way over here.
Becca,
Oh,
Becca.
also known as Deborah.
Deborah.
wait, is she Deborah or now I'm more confused?
Hey,
Um,
this is one of Becca. Deborah's from the Call of Cthulhu thing. She's a chick.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's a middle name.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
You know what? The soup has been working as a great weapon, so I think I'm just gonna run at Becca with soup and throw it at her again. It seems to be working. It is the ultimate weapon.
I just want them to get a turn to be like, good soup.
Oh God.
I like.
Oh, that's not good at all. That's a terrible roll. 37.
Okay, but it's not a critical fail, because if it was a critical fail, I was going to have you throw soup on Dahlia.
That wasn't fair.
So, Libby, you
Still-
come in trying to splash soup on this thing, like, I'm helping! Scoosh! And it just kind of
All right, but
lands
when I do it-
everywhere.
It's pretty bad. But I say, it's a cold day in hell, and then I splash it on there with a bad pun, and then it's just really bad. So it just extra bad. Or no, I say go to hail, and then do it,
Yeah.
and then just not.
Oh,
And
your
then
joke
it's like,
is
oh,
bad.
it
You
did
should
nothing.
feel bad.
Very confidently.
I did forget though that this creature is incapacitated. So actually, the soup that you splash on it does in fact hit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now it's better. Now
Yeah.
that it works.
And now Becca is rolling around on the ground, still incapacitated, screaming Becca as its icy flesh is melting.
Oh,
Wait,
gosh,
she's
maybe she
screaming
was
her
a
own
little
name?
conscious.
Torture, man.
Oh no!
I'm actually killing it.
Screaming in a way of Becca.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
It's like Becca.
I mean, can we just start stomping on her, like to put her out?
See myself in Irene.
I don't have feet. I have a giant lizard
Yeah.
tail. Whack whack.
Ow. Like, go to save. Go to save.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Dahlia's waving her hands frantically, like, oh my gosh, what
Like-
a waste of good soup!
Watching this-
Oh my gosh, what a good soup!
More worried about the soup. I'm like, my brain went two ways with that when you said waving your hands. I'm thinking you're like trying to cool off the ice golem or cool off yourself.
Or fan the
Pull off
flames
ice
even. Make
columns
the
and
flames.
panic.
Chosen.
Livy
it's
pulls out like a
coming around to
blacksmith
you now.
bellows and starts
Yeah.
moving.
I'm sorry, what was that?
It's your turn now, Chosen.
Chosen's gonna turn around after his kill and just see two of y'all just throwing soup on a writhing ice thing and just slowly walk over. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. And just go to like just mercy stab this thing through.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. You can do a coup de grace and just end this poor creature's life.
What is wrong with you two?
He's like, that was not
Big
rhetorical.
time, Celeste.
Today or just in general?
Not mere minutes ago, these were our friends. Well, these were Dahlia's friends. Now we're just gleefully killing them. Except for Dahlia. I mean, everybody else.
I know two things: petting possums and stabbing, and I was all out of possums.
That's fair.
Oh my god.
And now
you
the
okay,
battle
Dahlia?
is over.
I feel really bad about what just happened, especially for Becca.
Dahlia, are you
What was
okay?
your thought process? I'm sorry.
Just checking in with Dahlia.
Do you like want that soup back or what? Because they're not gonna finish it.
Chosen's over there like scooping it up with his hand. Little bowl.
This porridge is just right.
Wait,
Oh, we're all
are
five
you
years
eating
old.
the
It's
soup
awesome.
with the like melted ice golem?
Yeah, because it went from scalding hot to probably a very reasonable temperature.
With bits of melted person in there, probably too, though.
Does that
Ice.
count as cannibalism?
Tits
Probably.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If it didn't occur to me, it didn't occur to him.
Yeah, fair.
Tofu, did you pass out from laughing again?
Oh no.
Oh, I accidentally muted my mic.
Okay.
I was saying, you know what? Becca was being a total diva. It acted like she didn't like my soup at all. It tasted totally fine. My gosh.
What a drama queen.
How does soup taste, Chosen?
A little chunky.
Like chunky good or chunky?
I don't know. It's something I haven't tasted in a long time.
Like Chunky Campbell's.
I'm leaving it as ambiguous as humanly possible.
I still have some soup. Do you think I should like? Is ice golems a good ingredient to add?
Seamus.
I mean,
picks up a piece
mean,
of the ice person.
Just before being
Yes.
ice golems, they were actual people, so
Yeah,
sure
you're right.
that's
Okay.
but like not
My
anymore.
soup is fine as is.
I pat
cold.
Dahlia on the shoulder and give her a minor heal, by the way, which should give you back 61 health and 61 stamina.
Ooh, thanks, Celeste.
That's a
okay.
good heal.
Does anybody else need healing? I saw Dahlia take a bit of a hit, but
No, I'm fine. I didn't get hit once. Thank you though. Dahlia. I don't think it's a good idea to continuously talk to these monsters. I understand they were friends, but they stopped being your friends whenever they turned into ice beings. Like
Just
we're
because they gave me the cold shoulder
not
doesn't mean that
just
they weren't my friends
fine.
anymore.
Seamus turns around and walks away. He gets at least
I feel like
40
that's an
yards from
appropriate
everybody else
response.
And sits
Seamus
down.
is just calling them like I see them.
Oh God!
Oh no!
I
Why?
hate to ask this, but you said what? Ice what?
Like I'm just calling them like I see them. I see them. I see them.
It's terrible.
I see you. So when I do dad jokes, it's bad, but when you guys do it, it's okay. I got you.
Oh, it's still bad.
We acknowledge how bad they're.
Mike honestly thinks this is hilarious.
You know, words hail me.
Oh Jesus!
Seamus gets up and walks another 40 yards away, so he's now 8 yards away.
He's like, I am not.
He has a piece of the ice person that just broke apart, and he's just chewing on it.
Oh,
I mean, I would.
What,
How
like
did
an
they
arm
turn
or
into
something?
ice golems
No, it's just like a
from
chunk
the
of
shards
ice
of
that
ice?
fell off.
So
Yeah.
is
I
that
mean,
safe?
I mean, if it's person, then whatever.
I mean, Dahlia was eating
but
the
like-
ice monster directly when we fought it.
I mean,
Okay,
yeah.
but- how did? So when you die,
I
you
did
might
not.
turn into.
I
What if it
spit.
curses you? Like, what if you die and then you
Oh, you
become
s-
an ice golem because you
You
ate
spit
ice?
it out. Okay.
I just thought of it like when you have a drink and there's ice in the bottom, you just want something to chew on, so you chew on the ice. That's kind of what. So
You drop a
But it's
finger in there.
people.
Seamus is 80 yards away, just chewing on a piece that he got, just like chewing on the ice.
just to be clear, these ice golems, when they went from person to golem, did they still look like the original person, but just like frosted
Oh,
over,
like-
kind of?
They did.
Right. So you're literally eating chunks of person.
I mean, not if you eat off the top layer.
That's I don't know.
Yes.
Whatever I have, I guess. Doesn't care.
They pretty much looked like creatures from a show that was on television where they were white walking and kind of a whitish color.
Oh.
Ah,
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
So did I miss
distinctly
something?
legally different.
Other village townspeople
They're caucus crawlers.
have an X
the
over
taupe?
them. Are they dead?
What?
I mean, they're
Everybody's dead.
dead
Everybody
now.
dead?
Everybody's dead except y'all.
Well, how did they die?
When
Well, that's a very good question. I guess you.
So like, there's no villages left at all.
Nope, none at all.
Okay, that was definitely not my bad. I was taking care of the guy downstairs. I'm just saying.
I was fighting the big guy. I was trying to save Dahlia, who wanted to talk him to death.
Although I gotta say, igniting snake fat on my sword was freaking awesome.
That was a very smart move.
Yeah.
I'm
really
curious
was.
if it's still on flame now, or did it go out?
I honestly
I
thought
don't
you
know.
were going to dip one of the possums in the fat. and then light it on fire and throw it at him. I didn't know, honestly, what your moves were with the possums.
I had not considered
would
incendiary
probably hurt
tactics.
the possum quite a bit. I'm not sure that lighting living creatures on fire is the best idea. I mean, well, we
Yeah,
can't
she's
do that.
right. Because if you damage them too quickly, they'll disappear. Then they're no use to you.
Seamus is on board with you, and I don't think animals should be hurt. He uses them for his own purposes. I just assumed he was like, I don't care about this animal. I'm going to light it on fire and throw it at my enemy. Which,
But a flaming sword is so much cooler.
even though I'm against it, it's still pretty cool.
Also, I would imagine that a possum on fire would probably scream quite a lot, so that might,
That's part
make
of
it
the
very
extra
noisy.
I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, they scream quite a lot when they're not on fire.
It's like
Yeah,
it's like a
that's
potbelly
that's
thing.
true.
Doesn't matter what he
Why,
screams,
why
he's
do we
still
why do we
outside.
keep trying to use them for stealth tactics then to scout ahead if they scream so much?
Because no one expects the possum.
Inquisition.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Nobody expects a possum.
Anybody that would like to try and deduce why certain villagers turned into ice golems, but the others did not, go ahead and give me a potency check.
Yes,
Seamus is
please.
80 yards away from everybody, so
If everything looks safe for the moment, I'm going to use all the rest of my potency on this.
Yeah, everything appears to be pretty calm now.
160. I can't math. 168
That's
total.
a good roll. That is a very good roll. Anybody else investigating? Just so I know.
Yeah, I got a 149. I think she needs me to take her. I'm sorry.
I got 72.
Okay.
I'm just surveying the damage.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
No worries.
You're good.
All right, so y'all are investigating and trying to ascertain what happened here. And I'll say that between all of your roles, kind of putting your heads together and figuring out, comparing notes, what had happened was the ones that turned into ice golems had been hit with the ice shards directly to the heart.
Oh.
Okay.
The ones that died were hit in other random areas. And it is at this point that you notice that the shards that were impaled into their hearts still exist.
The shards?
yeah, I read
Can we
that.
Yep.
pull it out of their heart?
The shards, like the ones that like melted away that you threw hot soup on and everything, their bodies are like melted into water, but you can see the shards still fully intact and still emanating cold.
Oh my goodness.
Question
something we
then, because Dahlia had picked up shards in the last battle around the room. Are these the same type of shards?
They are, yes.
Are these something we should collect or destroy? I don't know if this is good or bad.
I picked up a whole lot from the other room when we fought the other ice dude. I think we should leave these alone since they touch bodies.
There.
So, I totally zoned out thinking about possum grenades. What happened with the bodies?
The bodies, when you guys destroyed my friends, they left behind those ice shards that I picked up from the other ice dudes.
Does that explain what happened, or?
Yeah, because they were shot through the heart.
Oh, so
And
you're
we're
to
to blame.
blame. Okay.
Apostrophe came out of there for
Gave
some
them?
reason.
Oh my fucking god.
Whoa.
This whole episode.
I'm very proud of myself for that one, by the way.
That was a good one. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Be proud of that one.
I am Very. I can't let Liz have all the fun.
So what's the plan now?
One more thing.
I had a quick question. When the beast that we fought, that was like the big thing that had Dahlia frozen in ice, and like the weird icy water was coming out. I know I touched it, and put it on my face because you gotta. But did anything happen from that, or was it just ice water?
Nope. You seem fine. Like it was just ice water.
All right. So I'm chewing on my piece of ice. I'm down by the dude again, just washing my axe off in the ice water.
So just checking.
Oh,
Was there one big gate that we hadn't identified yet? Or
yeah,
was
that's
there...
what I was gonna say. We needed
Yeah.
your help, and I don't remember. Oh, we got distracted, I guess, with the big giant monster man.
As you do.
Portal is
Yeah,
in
I
sure.
was wondering what all that
the
noise
No.
was.
second room?
I currently have an account of 1 kill and 1 assist on Ghost, so like I'm doing pretty great.
Doing pretty great.
I'm up to Oh wait, I'm not there. Sorry.
I wish we'd had you there for the fight with all the ghosts in the tavern, because that might have been...
You guys have fought more Ghost? Oh my gosh!
Well, I guess we kind of laid them to rest more so than killed them, but, you know.
I'll lay them to rest with my blade.
Anyway, what did you need me to look at?
Oh, we were trying to figure out the location of this last big gate.
Sure.
I'll go check it out.
So the portal in this center room, I think it says that it goes back to where Chosen came from,
Oh,
but we could use your confirmation. for that.
We weren't 100% sure,
sure, I'll have a look.
but like if
Yeah,
I could go
I'll-
home, that would be pretty awesome.
Taking a look at the Aura gate that is much larger than the other ones, but still constructed of the same material, still has the same ancient Athelian runes on it. Based off of the other runes that you've already deciphered, you do confirm that it says Ayluin.
Okay. I share
Oh my
that.
goodness! I can finally go home.
That's where you're from?
Oh yeah, we should totally go.
I mean,
Why did
we
I
don't
think you were
really
from
have anywhere
another
else to go.
dimension?
I heard too much noise at one time.
Sorry.
My brain fritzed.
I thought you were from another dimension.
What? No, I just not from here.
He just acts like that.
What? What are you talking about?
See?
Tons of really cool, awesome people study the blade and have a kinship with possums.
Uh-huh.
And he's super
Do you
still.
have, do you
Also,
have a lot of possums in Ayluin?
I mean,
we should
only-
go there
only
and
where the
find
cool people
out.
are.
Let's see if there's like other animals other than possums.
Wait,
Do that?
possums go before you summon them?
well, I was just gonna to the first thing. Yes, there are other animals in this world than possums. Have you not met other animals? We killed a big snake, and then
I meant specifically in Ayluin.
oh, I don't know. Those ones are lame. I don't pay attention to them.
Not even the chimpanzees?
Chimpanzees, let's go!
You gotta beware of those monkeys. They like to punch.
Do you think a chimp is a monkey?
Oh, snap.
He's a member for the Great
Does it
Ape
have a
family.
tail? Does it have a tail?
Listen, if
know
you
what it
see
is?
someone on the street without a hand, do you ask them why they don't have a hand? That's rude.
Honestly, a
Maybe
lot
you
of people
have a
fucking
tail just
do.
to make you a monkey.
Mike absolutely would. That's the way I live it.
As someone who uses mobility aids at times, people fucking do. the number of times you get asked. Anyway.
Damn. So to open this particular gate, because you have already done so once, Celeste, you actually remember and know how to open this now. So I'm going to say that, like, kind of as a spell per se, or like a spell-like ability, we'll call it.
Okay.
For 20 potency, you're able to open the aura gates.
Okay. I'm assuming that since our investigation of the villages that we've had enough time to regenerate some potency and crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, fantastic. Easy
Took a
then.
nice, refreshing ice golem break.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, all right. Well, I don't really have anywhere else to go, so I'd like to come with you if that's okay.
Oh yeah, that's totally. I mean, the more the merrier. I'm sure my organization would have plenty of questions for the crazy stuff you guys said was happening, like before I got there. Like with
Sure.
there's like a curse thing, or I don't remember all of it, but apparently you're having a heck of a time.
The more we can spread the word, the better, because we're gonna need to fight this somehow. So,
Oh, then
Sure.
then the Blade Lords are definitely the right place to go for fighting things.
okay,
I tell you that much.
awesome.
Well, and I'll open the thing.
Okay.
Open the Ara gate.
Oh, we're down at the other place then.
Doodle,
Big
doodle,
guy,
doodle.
was it, right? Just
Oh, wait.
asking.
I'll help you.
Just
The
asking
gate.
what?
Yeah, I think we went down to the gate to check where it led and stuff. So yeah, I think we went. This is us opening the gate.
Right? That is it. Let me switch this.
We have to pretend to be the wacky waving inflatable arm man guys.
Wacky waving arm inflatable 2 man.
It's more of a this sort of.
Yeah. I was thinking
It's
like
not
sliders or Stargate.
Mine was specifically referencing Wayne's World. Where
That's
they transition to, nah, that ending's terrible.
Yeah, let's do it again. All
Let's do
right.
this ending.
Everyone, I'm going to say whether you are actually helping or not, everyone is waving their hands, helping Celeste cast the spell, trying to avoid getting their life energy being drained out of them as last time. And you open the gate and are able to step forth into Ayluin if that is what you all would like to do.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm going to take that step into this shiny portal. Ayluin.
Okay. All right. Built between two splitting rivers and the mountains, Ayluin is the largest and most populous city in Erethe. Ayluin is the seat of power for the Ayluin Patriarchy, the court of Aethys, and all of Erethe. It is home to the city of the Norethel, it is the home city of the Norethel, and houses all of their authority. It is filled with tall towers, gleaming palaces and manors, towering walls, and a vast coliseum. There are mighty citadels that cross the city. Beyond its walls are the slums, overrun with servants to the wealthy elite within the city proper. The Imperial Palace is the largest building in all of Ayluin. It houses the Azure Shard, the shard in which all Azure gates are formed from. Now, all of you, if you're taking a look at Roll20, appear in the northwest corner of the map, where the Aura gate lets out. The moment all of you step out of this gate, you see a number of Norethel and other aristocrats and elites that are kind of wandering around the city, all stare at you in amazement and begin running away as fast as they possibly can. Some of them screaming.
Bye.
Okay, so now that we've arrived, I have a few pieces of advice you need to take very close to your hearts. So listen up. Ayluin is an absolute freaking hellscape. Watch out for pickpockets, because sometimes they'll sneak moldy cheese into your robes and it takes ages to wash out. The taco stand with the red tint is the good one. If you eat at the blue one, you'll be spraying water for weeks. And whatever you do, don't trust Kyle at the trinket shop. He'll make sure, he'll make up some crazy lie like he saw me practice kissing a goat, which is total nonsense.
Where's this trinket shop?
You don't need to know that.
It's the very first place we had to go to.
Yeah.
Why,
So Celeste
why
is
did I-
muttering to herself, okay, so the red taco stand is the good one. Don't trust Kyle at the trinket shop. Gotcha. Okay. Awesome.
Moldy cheese.
Moldy cheese. That's right.
Why would they
Pickpockets.
leave?
Why is
cheese?
everybody running away from us?
Stinks. Yes.
Probably because they're just impressed with our abilities. Some people can just sense a great aura.
Certainly
Is it
not the
common
fact.
here?
Certainly not the fact that the Aura gates have not been opened in like 500 years.
Yes, no, that's fair.
No, it's totally us.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Cheese, get your cheese here. Someone calls
Wait.
from the distance.
I thought the cheese was free. I thought they just gave
Is
it to you.
that the
No, that's the moldy cheese.
Isn't all
that's the
cheese moldy?
cheese?
No, like not like past edible. Just
Okay.
all stink and fury.
I mean, that's cheese.
Yeah.
that's,
Striping
cheese.
cheese.
Why is this a food episode? It's always a food episode. Welcome to
I-
Delicious in Dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
Today,
I
on
mean-
Reddit,
Yes.
Moldy cheese.
Well, where do we go first? Should we go back with you to your home base, Chosen? Or
Yeah, I guess we should go ahead and update the elders. In whichever direction that is, Sky Voice that I can't remember.
Sky Daddy.
Sky
No,
Daddy.
no, not again. So what I have annotated on the little map here are basically the points of interest across the city. The one that I did not actually mark is directly next to you. The large castle-like structure could be described as a palace with many spires and one large tower. This is where the Magister Oris train. So that is technically home to Chosen.
Yeah, it's just like right here.
That's where you live?
Oris?
Yeah,
I was
totally.
imagining something more like basement-y.
I mean, there
Oh, your matriarch.
there is a basement. Like,
Huh.
God.
Basement-y with a mom up in the...
Yeah.
Burn!
Ma, pizza rolls.
I wasn't ready.
Oh God.
Oh, Lord.
As soon as Chosen points in that direction, Dahlia is gonna walk up there and start knocking.
I kind of imagined you'd live in a place like this, Dahlia.
I mean, she is a princess.
I thought so.
yes. We've
I
all
thought
pretty
so.
much figured it out.
Rude.
pulled
There
it out.
actually is not a door. It's like a large archway that leads into a huge courtyard, and in which you see there's like 10 rows of people. And so there's 10 rows. They're about 20 people long in each row, and they are all doing like what could best be described as Tai Chi with different types of bladed weapons, all slashing weapons.
Ooh,
And
those
there's, like-
stabbers are pretty.
Yeah,
There's,
it's
like,
called
one-
stab chi.
stab food.
Hi! Are you guys Chosen's people? We brought Chosen back to
No,
you.
they're-
You want him
guys-
back?
Dahlia, they're meditating. You gotta stop.
They look like they're dancing.
There's
No,
really
the-
No.
Dancing? No, don't be
Right.
disrespect. This is an ancient, powerful martial art.
Looks like a dance to me.
This is the style you take if you want to make somebody poop themselves.
Oh no. Y'all are so disrespectful to Chosen.
No, literally Tai Chi they'll teach you how to like hit somebody in the chest and stuff to
They're
That's
like
Go
disturbing.
on.
there's like a headmaster walking amongst the rows, and he calls out different like stances for them to take. Like, cat crosses the courtyard, crane spreads its wings.
Is he doing it as we're walking?
cat startled by cucumber.
So can all these
Bottle-footed
people
dog.
summon animals?
Chimpanzee has no tail.
I'm looking at the list of moves here, and monkey sense danger. I feel like would be something to do with chimpanzees. I don't know.
Monkey says.
See, Chosen? They're doing click clock
Parrot
dances.
writhes is another one.
Monkey. Monkey creatures.
Are you actually reading from the
Yes.
faction book?
I am reading from the faction book right now.
I really gotta crack that thing open and look at it more.
It's pretty cool, actually.
Porcupine returns the attack. I think has to be my favorite.
You know, I think I was too
I
crazy.
should- I've been waiting to use that one.
I think I'd really like to learn these moves, even though there's a lot more people than I like.
As they are doing this,
We're always happy to add more to our numbers.
around the top of the courtyard, like kind of looking down, all of you notice that there's a number of like very well dressed noble women. They all have like very thin crowns with a colored gem centered in their forehead, and their robes kind of match that color. And Celeste, you immediately recognize these people from when Nathaniel took you into the dream world. And you see them all like looking down at everyone in the courtyard. Like, some of them are kind of pointing towards certain fighters, like they're trying to pick them out.
I think I need to speak to them.
You,
You know them,
This is-
Celeste?
This is gonna be the best recruitment drive ever.
Are those your friends?
I don't know them, but remember when Nathaniel put us in those dream
I really
Neil.
don't like that guy.
situations? Yeah. Those were the people I saw in mine.
And I
I
turn
think
to
I-
Livy and I go, Neil was someone who like visited us in our dreams and like told us stuff like, follow our master. And we were all like, no, thank you.
Okay. Not as much sense as anything else.
Sounds like something
So-
that would happen. Yeah.
They were the College of
Color
Caladir, right? Caladir. Okay.
which on the map is the letter N. Over there towards the east, it is the most gigantic tower ever created.
Right there.
Yeah, they're not
Okay,
exactly
yeah.
subtle.
But there are women from there currently overlooking okay, right, gotcha.
Are they like priestess or scholars?
Between you and me,
I guess
I hear they
scholars and
produce-
wielders- scholars and wielders of magic, I guess. What was that, Chosen?
I was gonna say, between you and me, I've heard that the College of Caladir, they produce some really snippy people. No senses of humor with those guys.
Persnickety.
Oh, that's a good one.
I guess
Well, we're
there's
not
gonna
going to
be
be able to talk
snickety
to them
people
unless we
everywhere
get
you go.
someone's. We're not going to be able to talk to them unless we get someone's attention. So Dahlia's going to go up to that master that's walking around between the rows of people,
Okay.
and like as she's walking, I'm gonna imitate their moves and be like, yeah, huh, like
Is that offensive?
kind of blend, trying to blend in and not like get hit by the blades that they're practicing with or that they're
Chosen,
moving.
is that rude?
I'm just
What?
trying to avoid them.
Copying their moves.
And
How else do you learn than but to copy?
and then I'm going to tug
Okay.
on his shirt and I'll be like, excuse me, hi.
Okay, that might be a little rude.
Was it a second ago? It is now.
He turns around and how tall is Dahlia?
Like about 5'8".
Okay. All right. So doesn't really look down at you. You're pretty much eye level with each other. He turns around and he had his arms like behind his back, like, you know, like a trainer would, just, you know, wandering around. And he turns around, looks at you, and says, "I've never seen you before. What brings you to the Magister Ori? Do you require assistance?"
Yes, thank you so much. My name is Dahlia. It's so nice to meet you. You're really cool. And we know Chosen, and I point back at Chosen.
Forrest Gump wave.
We brought him back to you because like we need to talk. And then also, can you help us be able to talk to like those pretty ladies up there? We need some information. We just got into town, and you seem like you would know a lot of things.
"I know only my training, and to speak to them, you would have to go to the college."
Like, do we need to apply to college or?
I believe they have tours.
Oh, okay. So really cool that you only know your training, but like I don't know what kind of training you know. Is there any more information like where I can ask more questions you can help me with?
We devote our lives to training with the blades. Any blade, really. In anticipation of anything that might threaten our beloved city. But more so, to hopefully get the privilege of being chosen as one of their consorts and protectors.
You want Chosen to be like a protector? Like really
No.
this guy?
No, not him. Any one of them.
Oh,
So-
cool.
Chosen-
And I like look around and I'm like giving thumbs
I
up to
feel
everybody like
Yeah, I feel like I'm far back enough that I'm not hearing that. I'm still just.
Chosen is an initiate. We
What do you
sent
mean,
him-
like consult?
We are at their beck and call. Anything that they want, we accommodate. Be that matters of the blade or matters of the flesh. We are bound to them, and we are theirs.
Okay.
We would happily lay down our lives for them.
You're okay with that arrangement?
Our lot is to die in battle.
I just look at Chosen, like, and the expression on my face is like, is this what you signed up for? Like, really?
Again, he's just too far back to hear anything, and he's just
Okay.
It's just,
doesn't know what's going on. He's just
Everybody's name
happy.
Chosen? Is that everybody's name?
it is a symbiotic relationship, don't get me wrong. By being bonded to one of them, both of us gain abilities that we couldn't achieve by ourselves.
Okay. Okay. That sounds a little bit more equitable. Um,
Okay.
sorry, I
Well-
didn't mean to butt in. I just...
You're fine.
I can answer any questions that I can, but things like how to speak to them and things of that nature, you have to speak to them directly.
Thank you. Understood.
They keep their secrets very close.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you, Mr.
My name is Milan.
Milan. Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Milan. I hope your training goes really well and you die the way you want to die. No, totally cool with that. If that's
Today
your
is a
thing.
good day to die.
Maybe she
And
thinks it's gonna die.
I'll be seeing you around.
He offers a bow and
I
goes
bow
back to training the troops. And he
feel like-
calls over his shoulder, "And Chosen!" And this time is loud
Sir.
enough. "I sure hope you've completed your mission."
So what had happened was, I got stuck through a sky portal and then was halfway across the continent, and then I killed a ghost, and then I helped him kill another ghost, and then we found a portal and came back here. So there's been a bit of a just slight delay in missioning, but I have killed ghosts, which is pretty dope.
Always with excuses.
Wait, what was your
But
mission?
I'm afraid the portal was probably our fault. So
yeah,
we...
Yep. The thing. What was the thing? Show them the thing.
The
You're
thing-
making me look bad in front of him.
Dude, you're embarrassing me in
Okay,
front of the wizard.
I
Pretty
will-
much.
I think I still have it. I think I still have the little archway
Yeah.
artifact. I will pull that out and say,
activating this, I think, was how we accidentally pulled Chosen and Ava.
Ava's with us, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't pulled
yeah,
from
but, like-
anywhere. I just showed up.
Yeah, Libby
no.
just showed up. But Ava, yeah. So Ava is with you, just kind of like NPCing in the background.
Cool.
I think that was probably my fault. I activated this, and Chosen and Ava arrived, and ended up helping us with our tasks.
Yeah, no, it was. I wouldn't call it a waste of time, sir. I have proven, scientifically that you can, in fact, stab a ghost to death.
An item like that would definitely need to be looked at in the college.
Oh, so you're saying they've got a way in?
Things like these, they don't appear very often. And the fact that more of these artifacts are appearing since the darkness has begun to spread in the east, does not bode
We-
well.
Do you mean that giant oncoming monster storm thing that I saw with them? Because that was horrible. Ugh.
Chosen, you actually witnessed. You saw this with your own eyes.
Yeah, didn't we see like a massive cloud of evil or something?
Yeah.
Some of our group witnessed the very start of that. If there are people that we can speak to that would be to which this information would be useful, please point us in that direction.
And we totally calculated how fast it was moving in a previous episode, but have totally forgotten it right now.
Pretty sure at like walking pace or something, wasn't it?
It was like as soon as we made carts, we comfortably outpaced it.
Yeah, Seamus could outpace it in wolf form, I think, too. But like at walking pace, it was kind of.
But still, with
Roughly
no rest,
okay.
walking pace is terrifying.
Uh, especially because it doesn't sleep.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you,
Oh,
if
yeah.
if you're not resting,
Yes.
they're gonna get you.
If you have information regarding this, you must immediately go to the college and speak with either Theramon Rels or Mother Dectra Posey.
Oh god, can you spell these out for us, please, in chat? 'Cause
And with all due respect, sir, totally because of the portal business, I may have lost that paper you gave me with all of the step-by-step mission instructions. So, like, if we can reconnect later, just so I haven't totally forgotten or anything. Just it would be helpful.
Dahlia holds
Just in
up
case.
like a scroll from her pockets and go, "This one."
Is that it?
He says,
Totally didn't lose it.
he says, Chosen, if
Sir.
what you have told me is true, forget any mission I gave you before. Your mission now is to
Good news, already ahead of you.
Your mission now is to accompany this group and make sure that they have whatever they need to fight against this evil.
Some more stabbing. Got it. It's gonna be awesome.
Ugh.
And he goes back to calling out commands almost like he never even spoke to y'all.
Yep.
Does he still have the item that Celeste showed him?
I don't think he took it.
I kept it, yeah.
Okay.
It's just a looky loo.
I'm not surrendering that thing to anyone. just FYI.
Seamus was gonna go snatch it back from him and give it back to Celeste. That's why.
Good call.
I guess we go to the college here.
So Dahlia kind of sniffs herself, and then she goes, "Do you think we should clean up first before we go to the college, Celeste?"
That might be a good idea, actually.
I've looked down, covered in like blood and shit and whatever. So
That's
Oh,
right.
I
Chosen,
imagine
is
we
there like a
tracked it through the
bathhouse?
courtyard.
yeah.
The Chosen's the same, but he looks at his sword. Yeah, I should totally oil this up before we go.
Are we gonna have another bathhouse scene, Ray?
It seems like it. So,
Do water fight.
so C on the map, letter C, is a luxurious adventurer's inn called the Dragon's Hall. The perfect place to get a hot bath and a nice meal and all that good jazz.
Can I immediately ask someone at the inn about this supposed trinket shop?
Well,
Chosen's in the background. Don't.
before we get there,
Yeah.
as you all are walking, you're passing by like a large garden area where there's lots of trees and orchards and vegetables. And
Ooh.
you hear a very like deep, almost like how to word, like a Tibetan throat chant kind of thing.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh,
And all of you see a Dargoth basically chanting to the trees. And as it does so, the trees are actually growing and bearing fruit while it sings.
Whoa!
Wow,
That's pretty convenient.
Impressed.
that's incredible.
Chosen, is that a community garden or like a private garden?
That's new to me.
Is this a?
I'm usually not allowed to wander outside.
So Dahlia goes right up to the Dargoth and just stares at him.
Seamus follows Dahlia just in case.
Right? So the Dargoth stops singing and looks down because he's about 9.5 feet tall.
Oh, don't mind me. You just sounded really cool, and like the trees are growing stuff. You're so cool.
Thank you, little one.
Like, what are you doing?
I am earth singing.
Earth singing. Can I do that too?
Maybe. You
Can
have
you
to
teach
have
me?
you have to have the lungs for it.
Oh, you can bet I have lungs. Ask any of these guys.
We can vouch for that. Rainforest Cafe. Sorry.
I like it. I like it.
I'm starting to think we're about to hit a giving a child a drum kit levels of mistake.
Right.
Yeah. Yep, giving a dog a squeaky toy.
It depends on how long you have to learn, but I will teach you what I can.
You're so cool. Hi, my name is Dahlia. And you are?
My name is Moss Flower.
Moss Flower. Even your name is so cool.
Do you think the name informed the power or the power informed the name?
I don't know who he's talking to.
Yes.
Chosen is like glitching out, walking into a wall, just
Wait, what?
talking to himself.
This is an RPG game.
No, I was following. I just didn't.
I just wanna be
Chosen,
part
did you
of this.
choose your name or did someone name you your name? Because people could choose their names later in life.
Yeah,
I haven't.
Choose chosen.
The only thing that I've chosen was the blade.
Is that
The
part of
bl-
your name?
the Blade Life chose you.
Is your full name Chosen the Blade?
No, that would be silly.
Is it the Blade Chosen?
Who would name themselves Blade?
Have we been calling you by your last name this whole time?
No, it's chosen.
Cho Zun.
Oh, Zen is your last name?
Chosen.
It's like first and last name.
It's like
So your
I
name
was-
is Chosen?
I was given this name if it would help end this argument.
What was your name before?
I had no name before.
I just elbow Chosen and go,
It's not polite to ask people about their dead names. You really just accept the current name. Just saying.
I got a feeling I don't know what's being discussed, so I'm just going to stop discussing.
Moss Flower,
Basically,
you're
basically
so
call
cool.
people what
Like-
they want to be called. That's it.
Moss Flower.
That makes
can
sense.
You be my new best friend too. I like making friends.
Okay, how many best friends do you have?
Well, I have Seamus and Celeste and Livy and and we
Everyone
we
but
got
Chosen.
Love Guts. That's my best friend too.
I
He
thought I was
says-
his best friend, you a-hole.
Yeah. He says, I must finish building this garden, but then I can begin to teach you when you have time.
Okay. Bet.
He
And
goes
I, like,
back to
Hold my
singing.
hand up for a high five.
He like gives you a high five as he like reaches a crescendo, and like you see rocks start coming up out of the ground like around the trees to make like
Oh,
a
wow.
decorative fence kind of thing.
Damn.
Yay! I'm gonna learn that, guys, and I start skipping away.
I'm so excited for you. That's incredible.
No, all I can imagine it's like Dahlia in the middle of combat, like yeah.
hey, if it works, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like some vines come up out of the ground.
Can we
Yeah.
can we go back to this best friend business? Because I feel like best implies a very like informative, subjective ranking, not multiple.
Well, I mean, people can like tie for gold medals and stuff, right? So, like, surely you can have equal best friends, you know?
I thought a tie was shameful.
I need to think about this for a while.
Oh.
I mean, people can win multiple awards different years and still hold that honor of winning that award.
Like, okay, so like
The friend
I-
formerly
So
known
it's-
as Best.
Seamus' best friend circa 1980, and then Celeste's 1981 AD.
God.
Yeah.
1981 AD is when Mike began existing.
I tried to random number generate whatever the closest, like what is our fantasy year? I don't know. And apparently I have 80s on the brain.
I
You
do
just
still have the
gotta-
same friend I've
Gotta
had since
hang your jerseys in the
1986.
tavern.
There's a Dahlia Stadium, which is best friend banners. Except like the one friend that abandoned you has that, like, instead of like the Super Bowl win, it's like district champion instead.
It's like when Andy Dwyer was getting married and he just made everybody his best man. But
That's
that's
awesome.
what's happening right now, and it just shattered freaking Seamus's heart.
Oh.
Because
Aw.
yes, he's best friends with everybody, but between Celeste and Dahlia, that was like the two people he leaned on.
Aw.
And
Did
he
he mean
liked
to-
Dahlia because she was just a little ball of energy and chaos. And he thought she's fun. And then Dahlia's out here running around, and everybody's her best friend now. It's not how the force works, Dahlia.
Slinging friendship.
So after passing through some rather large houses, you come to the Dragon's Hall. I forgot what I named it.
Seamus stayed behind in the botanical garden area.
Oh.
Okay.
He feels comfortable there. That's all. Especially now
Sorry if I caused any
that he's
issues.
not his best friend.
When you get to the Dragon's Hall, the first thing you immediately notice is that this thing almost looks like it was crafted out of the remains of dragons.
Ooh.
Like leather roof with the scales and all, adorned with bones and things like that. And as you head inside, you see that the interior is decorated pretty much the same way. Imagine like a hunting lodge, but instead of deer antlers, it's dragon's teeth. So there's like a chandelier made out of dragon teeth with candles all on the ends. There's just bone
Oh.
furniture everywhere.
They really are sticking to a theme, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh. Miss Maid, is this red carpet made out of dragon's tongue? Because it's a little squishy.
So there are no barmaids running around, but you do see it's quite full in here.
I was thinking more like hotel maid.
But walking along the bar counter is an underling. Think halfway between a gnome and a dwarf in 5e terms. And so he's just walking along. He's got a huge like handlebar mustache going on, and he's cleaning a mug. He's just kind of like kicking old food off of the counter, like into the back area. And he's just like, welcome. What can I do for you?
Hi, I'm Dahlia.
Pleasure to meet you, Dahlia. I'm Brimstone.
Brimstone. It's nice to meet you, Brimstone.
The pleasure is mine as long as you have gold.
The pleasure is mine as long as you have gold.
What?
Do you own a business? Do you have a 401k?
Do you have a 501c3? Do you have to fill
Oh,
out
yeah.
10.2?
What about the W4? Juniper's like, I don't know what any of this stuff is.
Oh, this is United
I
States.
am.
I can make assumptions.
Stupid American
Yeah,
tax stuff.
Oh my
I'm-
god, it's funny.
I'm told like I shop with the 5-finger customer.
What?
I see. Okay.
So
I've never met anyone that can say so much but so little at the same time.
That's me.
That's our Dahlia.
So Brimstone, who do we talk to like get like a place of rest and to clean up? Because I'm a little stinky, as you can kind of tell, and maybe some food and drink. And then also, like, where the whereabouts of a trinkets place.
You don't need to tell them that last one.
There's like a Kyle we need to meet.
And is he allowed near goats? Points at Chosen.
Guys, stop it!
Let's just
Allegedly.
focus on the bath and the room for now. Hey,
Well, I think you'd have to speak to the owner to get a room and all of that.
Who's the owner?
Well, that would be Brimstone.
Isn't
Oh.
that you?
You sound like you're the kind of person I need to talk to.
Bingo.
Live.
What a strange person. I don't say that this is above the table. I'm not just like, he's strange.
These are my friends. And then we also have another friend. He's out in the garden. These are all my best friends. And then there's Chosen.
I think
Wow.
he means that Chosen doesn't need a room because he like lives down the street.
Well, if I'm supposed to stay with you all for security purposes,
So you're paying for the room then? Great.
what? No, with what money?
With the money from the people.
They don't give me money.
how
You
much is
don't.
a room here?
You work for
Actually,
them, but they
what's the
don't pay
rate?
you.
They pay me in knowledge.
Chosen, you're in a cult. That's a cult. You're describing a cult.
Whatever. They got swords.
And Kool-Aid.
Kid Mike would have absolutely been brought into that cult very easily if it was just about the swords. Like, oh,
They don't even have.
I'm in there now. It's fine.
They don't even have purple drink. They've got Sunny D.
I mean, at least
Ouch,
it's a name
don't-
brand.
So,
Dig it, man. You
I'm
start
gonna roll
goals.
real quick. So Brimstone immediately hops down off of the bar when Celeste asks how much the room is. And he comes over and kneels down. And he's like, my apologies, ma'am. I did not see you.
But please get up. You don't.
Does that
I-
mean that we get a big discount? I mean, for apologies' sake.
Can I put two and two together and like that this is a race thing?
So you are guessing that it probably is a race thing.
Shit.
He-
Okay.
Please stand up. No need to.
No, you must punish me. I did not bow to you when you came in.
No,
He was watching.
please.
I'm gonna elbow Celeste
Please
and be
stand
like,
up.
just ask for a discount. Like,
Yeah, punishment is
Free
5%
rooms.
off.
presidential suite.
Um.
Half price.
Well.
No price.
Okay.
Price.
That's mean. He has to make a living, Dahlia.
Celeste is so nice that I can feel that this is.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, like, no punishment, but my friends and I would like some rooms here. But so if you could tell us the rate, that would be wonderful.
Sorry. Celeste is yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Like anxiety through the roof
Stay
right
with
now.
her. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't want
Celeste.
you to. I don't want you to play your character any other way than Celeste would. I just find this like this tracks for. So
Yeah.
he kind of like looks down for a second and then kind of looks up at you without actually lifting his head, and he says, "But are you not one of them? Are you not one of them from the college?"
She's gonna be.
I never went to school.
Not yet.
Oh, uh, hops up. Silly me, silly me. Well, if we could just forget this whole business ever happened, how about I'll give you the largest room I have for 5 gold. It's big enough you'll all be able to share. I don't know how tall or large your friend is that's hanging out in the garden, but there should be room.
Throw in dinner
Does it-
and a drink, and you've got a deal.
Speechcraft.
Does that sound like
Dahlia.
does that sound like a reasonable price for a room? Like I wouldn't have a clue.
Oh, we have plenty
Um,
of gold. I like to bargain for more.
Yeah, I mean that's honestly probably a little high.
Okay.
But this is like the big city.
And it's a nice place, right? You said it was a relatively luxurious inn.
I mean, it's inside of a dragon. I mean, come on.
That's pretty cool.
Which is also a thing to note is that dragons have not been seen in a very long time. It's believed that they've all been hunted to extinction.
Rest in peace, Kevin.
Well, I'd like to use my skill businessman 2 speech ability to persuade Brimstone to at least throw in room service.
Okay. Oh no. All right, give me a roll. Chat, give me a roll of exclamation point D100.
Good chat.
I haven't asked chat for a roll tonight, and that's my fault. So let's get that going.
How dare.
Also, I did not even know that Mossflower was in a book series or something. I thought that was a really cool name, so I just went for it.
It is, yeah. It is a cool name. But yeah, I was absolutely obsessed with the Red Wall series as a kid. And yeah.
Okay. And Dahlia, what'd you roll for your speechcraft?
57.
57. Okay. Well, we'll use chat's roll for something else. Brimstone rolled a 16, so he says, absolutely. I will have my best handmaiden bring it up to you.
Great, thanks. Also, we could use a little soap, but I'm guessing that's going to be in the room, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a small bar, but enough that you all will be able to share it.
Just out of curiosity, Brimstone, what made you think I was from the college?
You look like them.
In what way?
Oh, you know. Surviving off of magic, no food needed, nice clothes,
Oh, okay.
covered in blood.
Wait.
maybe we didn't need to clean up before going to after all. Oh well.
I'm just saying, a lot of times they come back from the field, as they call it, and they're pretty messed up.
Well, I guess it's not their blood.
Usually it's their magister's blood.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
those
that's terrible.
yeah, they go through those guys like nothing.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's
If we're
terrible.
doing our job, you're not dying.
Well, when you see the kind of things that they have to fight against, I mean, if one of them has to come back, it's better that it's the one from the college.
Okay. I don't know how comfortable I am with that, but I'll accept that.
Well, maybe some time in the future, someone will come along and change how they think over there. But
Let's hope that's the case.
I mean, as
Sure.
long as we still get to use sweet swords, I'm okay.
Sweet swords. Swords are sweet.
So let's
One more question before we go to our rooms, Brimstone. There was mention of a tour of the college. Is there like times when the tours are happening?
What time is open day? Yep.
Yeah.
schedule.
I
Give a
I think you just have to go and ask.
Okay.
You book in
sounds good
online.
for us.
We'll take the 11:30 slot.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
way we're hungry for lunch after.
Exactly. You go get in the line and you wait until you're booking, and then you book in line.
You know what sucks though is they always make you leave through the gift shop, and I hate that.
Yep.
I could use a box of chocolates.
A box of chocolates? Okay, when we go through the tour, I'll get you a box of chocolates, Brimstone.
Woohoo! All right. There is one question remaining that I cannot remember because I don't take notes. And that is that I do not remember. Oh, never mind. I remember now. Chosen. You said you like swords.
Oh, I mean, of course.
Well, I too,
Have you seen this sword?
I too like swords, and I think that should you find yourself so inclined, if you were to head over to Kamal's Foundry. Recently, a new blacksmith has come into town and set up shop there. It was kind of a strange thing, honestly. I was not expecting to see a giant in a wheelchair. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. Thank you all very much. I really hope you enjoyed everything about this episode. I loved everything going on. The puns, the fun, all of it was just amazing. So thank you all very much. Punch and punch. Let's see. What do we got going on next? I don't even know without the calendar being pulled up because my schedule got all wonky. Looks like
I know Celeste is going to try some more Pop Tart next. That's definitely going to happen.
going to get some of that more Pop Tart.
Some more what?
Exactly.
More Pop Tarts.
Looks like on the 23rd, we will be playing Starshine Hugs, which is a one-shot that Tofu a game that Tofu created. It's a 3-page one, and I have reskinned it a little bit to where the players will be evil scientists who are trying to take over the city. So join us for that wonderful one-shot on Mom's Spaghetti. With that being said, we wish you all a very lovely night, and we will see you all next game. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.